I played the crap out of this game right here. I sacrificed my time on this earth to get this review out for you guys. Not because I fully wanted to play this, but because as the reviewer, I feel like I need to get a good understanding of the game before I post it, so I can gather my thoughts and to show my commitment to this shit. So you might be asking, why? Why did I pick up a game that came out a year ago? Well, because growing up, Borderlands was my game. It is one of those childhood games that just makes you feel good. At a young age, I played the crap out of these games, especially 2. God, I love this game. Now, I originally played Tiny Tina Wonderlands at release, but a few days ago, it got me thinking, did I not like the game because I was having a bad day, or was it really that bad? Well, today, I'm going to give my full opinion on it. The gameplay is solid, but it's very copy and paste from Borderlands 3. There isn't anything new, and it is not going to get you out of bed. I do like the character creation. Seems like they did put some effort in there, so I'm gonna give them that. The world design is pretty nice. The areas do look cool, and I can stare at them for a while, which means they did something right. Now, the enemy types are kind of a miss. They do have some creative ones, like the shark with legs and the evil mushroom, but besides that, it's kind of limited. There aren't any enemies that are unique and different later on in the game, which was very disappointing. Like, for example, the pirates. They're just skeletons with hats, or humans with just different clothes. They don't have any new unique abilities, like, shooting cannonballs at you, or like sending a group of parrots at you, something unique. Or even in the final mission, the wraiths are just electric skeletons. Can we have some fucking variety here in this goddamn video game? You're charging me $60 for this? For this?
What the hell?
Tiny Tina's side quests are definitely a mixed bag. So before I discuss the side quests, I want to talk about my critiques on what makes a good side quest. First, it needs to feel more than a task. I want it to feel more incentivized than just grabbing something and bringing it back. The reward of the journey to achieve said goal needs to outweigh the task alone. The game does contain side quests that do reach said ideals, like for example, the Claptrap side quest. Claptrap is known in the Borderlands series as one of the, or if not the funniest character in Borderlands. The quest is having him become the most powerful character in the land. He wants to retrieve the best weapon in the Wonderlands, which was the Excalibur. The journey consists of good jokes and creative storytelling.
I, Sir Claptrap, hereby summon King Archie, first of his dumb name. For though his weak, noodly arms pale in comparison to mine arms of steel, I need him to get off his pampered butt to pull extra caliber out of this rock so he can give it to me. And summons!
Oh, bollocks.
I've heard enough. Kill them!
Man, I hate kings. They're the worst. I could go on a great length about all the ways I hate them. In fact, I will. Reason 1. They take everything personally. Wait, is this thing still on?
Enjoy eternal torment.
Fear not, Squire. I always keep a scroll of open portal handy. You never know when you need to escape a personal hell. And open! Gasp! Could it be the, fabled Great Plains of, non-real? I thought they were a myth. Are you buying this? Look, I'm getting you out of there, Squire. Hold tight. Just, don't look at anything too closely. You're not supposed to see this part. And open!
This is what I consider a good side quest. There are some of my other favorites, like the Goblin Oppression, where you help a goblin start a rebellion. There's a Claptrap Blacksmith one.
You've been subcontracting your apprenticeship behind my back, have you? The smithing guild will have my head. Or one of our heads, anyway.
Master Sunhammer, it's not what it looks like. They were just helping me with little things. I can't reach the tools on the top shelf. I did all the hard work.
Right. Then let's see your hard work, shall we?
With pleasure! Yay, you there! Place my works on yon mannequin so Master Tunhammer can marvel at my craft. You see, Master, I told you I could handle it. Take a look at these beauties.
Oh, fine work, apprentice. This is the work of a master. This master! In fact, I made these pieces myself! I'm gonna hammer you and your thieving friend into bloody bedpans!
In the Battle of the Bands. So there are good ones, but there are a lot of bad ones, especially the ones in the overworld area. These are just clear out an area or just grab something, and I'm not kidding when it is literally copy and paste. There is no unique enemies, character, or incentive to completing these, and the game knows that. Yes, they put some of these side quests in front of areas that you have to go to for the main story. Now that's just terrible. Another thing that most of the side quests consist of is a lack of final boss enemy. So usually the side quest has an enemy you have to kill at the end to complete it, and majority of the final enemies are just reskins of enemy types you already faced. So it makes the side quest less memorable when you're facing the same type of enemies you face in the world. Like I said in the beginning, a mixed bag.
Stop the cap.
I'm pretty sure though this game came out in 2022, the writer's strike affected this game. The story is everywhere but nowhere. The story is told through the eyes of Tina, but demonstrates multiple times the flaws with her storytelling.
Cable leads you into a room where a spooky tank swirls with energy.
Fools! That device isn't even important.
Whoops, that's not right. Weird. Actually, the Dragon Lord seems terrified of you destroying the device.
Minions! Protect that device at all costs!
The issue with the story is it tries to make you feel sympathetic for the characters, but at the same time keep mentioning that the story is made up by Tina.
He just blew up thousands of people. Don't you think that's evil?
It's not evil. This is stupid. I'm not playing this anymore. You know what? I'm gonna be the bunker master, and then I'll make sure only heroes win.
Tina, wait.
The Fate Maker is alone. Abandoned for a crime he never chose. He's never chosen anything.
They're waiting for you.
Wait, how did she get here first?
Pretty suspicious.
Look, please, you guys will really like her if you just talk to her a little more.
I am afraid I haven't been completely honest with you.
Aha! I knew it!
There is one last sacrifice to make,
Here it comes.
and I make it gladly. I will go with you.
What?
The game will constantly shift sides, and as the player, you don't know what to feel. Do you feel for the story Tina is trying to tell, or are you just there to have a good time? It makes it very confusing later on in the story where everything is just thrown at you. The reason why Tiny Tina Dragon Keep in Borderlands 2 was good was because it was lighthearted, but it held a deeper meaning, and that's what made it so good. The ending in this game is probably the most confusing thing, and I'm going to try to explain it. Also spoilers. So basically the reason why the Dragon Lord hates Tina in you is because he is the first Fate Maker, which basically means he's the same as the character you are playing. He wants you to stop doing what Tiny Tina tells you to do, but it doesn't make any sense because in the beginning of the game it tells you that none of this is true, and it's basically a board game you are playing with Tina. So why is the Dragon Lord wanting you to care even though you know as the player that none of it is real? He believes he can control the game even though the reason he has the ability to talk is, guess what, because of Tina. So why do we even care about his feelings if he is not even real to begin with? They definitely did a full fuck you. I'm about to head out. The only thing they added for Endgame content is a slaughterhouse.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
So basically nothing. I mean, you can collect all the collectibles and achievements and do all the side quests, but that's pretty boring stuff that isn't gonna keep your interest. But wait, they added DLC, but it's just trial runs, which is basically a Slaughterhouse 2.0. I'm greatly disappointed. Overall, the game is like a 5 out of 10, especially since the game is still at the price tag of $60. This game should have been an expansion for like $30 to Borderlands 3. This game feels like a cash grab, and slowly 2K and Gearbox are milking the Borderlands fan base with the lack of quality and new ideas. I know this is far out of left field, but I do predict they're gonna make a Borderlands 4, and I hope they can come up with something fresh and bring hope back to the fan base. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this review on Tiny Tina Wonderlands. If you did, you already know what to do. Like and subscribe. Also, the next game I'm gonna be reviewing is Starfield. This is the video I had cooking up before the game was released, but it kinda took longer than expected, so I'm kinda behind on Starfield, but I'm gonna get right back in the lab and start cooking up that review. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!